Now we will take some questions that are commonly asked about the root chakra and give you some answers. And I have a few questions of myself as well that Dr. Nikita can answer. So the first question that we have is the root chakra imbalanced in a poor person, or can a rich person also have an imbalanced root chakra?
Actually, root chakra doesn't really have to do with how much money you have. It has to do with how you feel with what you have. So when I started talking about in 2021, I started the root chakra healing. I had very good savings. But out of fear of my parents not allowing me to use that money, I thought that I have nothing and I can't use anything. So I was in complete lack mindset, and that was like huge imbalance. So yeah, it does not depend on how much money you have. There are so many rich people who are so afraid to spend on their well-being. That's the first sign of imbalance.
Yeah, I fully agree to that as well. There are some people in my life as well that I've noticed have everything that you could wish for, and you would think that their root chakra should be balanced, but they live as if they don't have anything, and they're not spending on their needs also. Like if something has gone bad in their home, they're not fixing it, and they are just, they're in the feeling of lack, even though they are not actually lacking. So yes, rich people can also have an imbalanced root chakra. Anybody can have an imbalanced root chakra.
Mm. And it can be temporary also. The things we mentioned, when you shift, you have shifted from suppose one country to another country, it can give a temporary imbalance.
Yeah, so the next question is, how can I tell if my root chakra is imbalanced? Like if people don't have the knowledge, the deep knowledge of root chakra, then how can they tell?
Yeah, we covered that also, but you will feel your bones may have some problems. Like I mentioned, rheumatoid arthritis, some kind of arthritis, then it is related to root chakra. If you have lower back pain, pain in the tailbone, and you have improper digestion, that you are not having a regular digestion and you don't know why, you are having enough fibers and even then you are having a problem, then this is indicating an imbalance in the root chakra. What all you think are?
Mhm. Yeah, I think also general anxiety, insecurity, ungroundedness, impatience, all of these things. If you're experiencing actual financial stress, or you're facing lack of basic needs like food or shelter, then obviously it can be difficult to balance your root chakra, because you are seeing, you are living in a reality that is reflecting all these things to you, right? But having these practices, it really helps to come into balance inside first, so that you can then begin to manifest the abundance actual, in the actual 3D world. So yeah, very important once again. And you can also maybe have problems with legs, like leg pain and stuff, when you have root chakra
The
imbalance, right?
knees, pain in the knees, and yeah, leg pain.
Hmm. So the next question is, how long does it take to heal the root chakra?
Yeah, it can start in a month's time if you are practicing at least 10 minutes something to heal it every day. And there are so many layers. Like one person can have 10 things that are associated with root chakra. All of us have, I also have, a lot of people have those layers. So one by one, those layers start getting balanced. So your balancing will start within a month, but it can go up to many years depending on how deep rooted those things are. And sometimes it's just divine timing. Some things take more time, even though you're making the best efforts. So just stay consistent with it, and that's the best you can do.
Yes, and I feel like when you do this practice, instantly you feel really good within. And then when that feeling is compounded, in days, weeks, months, then obviously, long term, it leads to long term benefits. So it has short term as well as long term benefits. So
Yeah,
it is healing is basically a lifestyle. It's not a destination that okay, I reached here, healing is done. So basically, you do the healing regularly so that you're able to see the long-term benefits, right?
that's right.
Yeah. So next question is how can an imbalanced root chakra affect my other chakras?
Yeah, as this is the foundation, if this is imbalanced, you can assume that every chakra is imbalanced.
Mhm.
So just imagine you have so much fear. Will you be able to become creative? It's difficult to become creative. That is the second part, the second chakra. Will you be able to have courage to work on your dreams when you have fears and you have hardly any energy left in your body? You're trying to survive. How will you have the energy to work on your dreams? You would settle for something that gives you bare minimum money. How will you have a good relationship if you're afraid of people harming you? If you are always feeling somebody might harm you, harass you, or you have some kind of fear, how will you have a good loving relationship? That is the fourth chakra. How will you speak if you are afraid? That is the fifth chakra. How will you see the reality of a person? How will you see beyond what looks like, beyond the illusions of the world if you're afraid? That is the sixth chakra. So all chakras you can assume they are not in balance because your root chakra is in balance. It's that important.
Yes, I feel like root chakra is the gateway, is also the foundation, but also the gateway of healing. So basically, you once you pass through that gate, only then you can move on to the next thing, and then go on. And every problem that you're facing in your life, always I say begin from your root chakra in the context of that problem, and you will definitely see that um, every other thing starts to balance itself once you begin with the root chakra. So basically, knowing the next first step is important, and then the other things can take care of themselves, right?
Yeah, I have seen people who have an open third eye, but they have imbalanced root chakra. They get nightmares because they have
Yes.
an open third eye. So they are so afraid that they are able to see entities. They are able to see ghosts or, some people who have passed over. So they are not able to accept it as a gift because their root chakra is imbalanced. Once your root chakra is balanced, you are able to see it as a gift and, use it as a in your career. So
Yeah.
even if they are open, you're not able to use those chakras to their maximum benefit. They may be open.
Yes. Yes. So as a next question says, can I work on my other chakras if my root chakra is imbalanced? Yes, definitely. You can work on all your chakras, but if let's say if I give an example of a spiritual healer, as I was trying to practice my spiritual healing, but let's say if I didn't uh, work on my root chakra and I go on to offer my healing services to the world, then first of all, I will feel unsafe to show up on social media, right? I will not be able to post videos, which was the case before. I will not be able to show up on live videos. I will not be able to tell the world that, hey, I'm offering my healing services for the fear of getting judged, for the fear of people rejecting me, all of those things. So basically, if you work on your root chakra first, then you can move on to the confidence, then you can move on to the other things, you can open your heart to the clients that are soul aligned, all those things. Also begin to channel the content that is required to attract the audience. So it all begins from the root chakra basically. And yes, you can start offering your upper chakra services to the world directly, but if your root chakra is imbalanced, then you will face all these different things that might come up that will shake your foundation again, right? Another question that I have is that I've heard of these exercises that are called as Kegel or Kegel. I don't know how people pronounce it. So, are
Yeah.
these the same as the root chakra band, or is it something different? And what about problems that are in the anus? Let's say things like hemorrhoids. So, are they related to the root chakra as well? So the next question is meditation the only way to heal the root chakra? So
Sorry.
we have certain journal prompts for root chakra healing that you can use in order to heal the mental or psychological component of the root chakra healing. You can change those prompts, edit those prompts to fit your situation, and you don't have to do all 23 in one go. You can pick and choose depending on what applies to your situation, and you can also do it in multiple sittings. And this is a great activity for you to actually shift the thoughts that you were carrying and change the thought patterns into the new ones so that you can reprogram your subconscious mind into creating the reality that you desire.